Today's video will be looking back on my mistakes of 2019 and looking forward on how to correct them in 2020. I believe some of our greatest learning opportunities come from our mistakes. Too often are they avoided and forgotten, so today I am highlighting some of mine. My first mistake in 2019 was my lack of organization. By the time my tomatoes made it into the ground last year, I had them so mixed up, I ended up with 10 of one type and 1 of the other that I had planted. I had started off planting them in equal amounts. Labeling and keeping my garden organized is one thing that I need to focus on in 2020. My second mistake was with space. With 3 4-foot by 8-foot beds and a few pots, many mistakes were made in the selection of plants and the placement of them. Having pepper plants take up the better part of half of a bed might not have been the best use of my limited space, especially when we don't consume very many bell peppers as a family. Third mistake, planning. I'm not going to lie, I had zero plan coming into 2019. I put things where I thought they would work. Not having a solid plan left me running out of space at times and with too much free space at others. So for 2020, my goals are to write down all of the seeds that I start and label them for easy identification. I'm looking into different ways of doing this. I am also planning my garden now rather than waiting until we're in the midst of the growing season and I just kind of wing it. I want to plan my garden in stages so I have something to put in after something no longer produces. I am also taking a hard look at what I actually use for food and scaling what I grow off of that. I am also dedicating a specific amount of space and energy towards experiments. Thank you for joining me today at Paul Gardens. Be sure to subscribe and remember, the best way to garden is to grow the plants you want the way you want to grow them.